Grind or die.
Disclaimer: I am not an expert. The following show will have strong language. The views and opinions in this program are solely for entertainment purposes. This show is intended for adults. Guardian discretion is strongly advised. Hello, and welcome to the Andrew Show. Today we're changing direction a little bit. Typically bring you random news, health updates, all that jazz. From part one of Tony's picks, I wanted to follow up with charitable organizations that I'm passionate about as they pertain to me and or the people I love. Some organizations are going to be within the state of Tennessee. Others are national or global. The organizations that I happen to name, some I will give a brief overview of their reach. Others that are well known, I will just name. Upon my researching, I learned of new niche organizations that, as altruistic as they appear, I was unable to do my own vetting. So I do encourage anyone who takes action on this video to do your own research. There are shady characters in this world, and uh, they'll go to low depths to do fraudulent activities. So again, just be mindful. Because I don't mention a charity does not mean that I don't value their efforts and works, and it doesn't mean that I don't care. If you know of any that I happen to have missed or that don't regularly get attention, please feel free to submit their organization name in the comments below. On the following, I will be dropping each organization's link in the description below. With that said, we're going to go in alphabetical order. It's kind of a quirk of mine. Sometimes I'm not terribly consistent. So, for first responders charities, there's First Responders Children's Foundation, Code Green Campaign, the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation, NLEOMF, which is Law Enforcement Foundation. They typically give to fallen police officers, fallen law enforcement that died in the active duty. They take care of their children, their families, among other things. Tennessee First Responders Foundation for addiction, the Decarceration Collective, the Foundation for Alcoholism Research, or FAR, F-A-R, the Heron Project, that is from the early 2000s. There's a basketball player named Chris Heron. They started a foundation for sobriety for that gentleman. Hickory Recovery Network, Recover Together, the SAFE Project, that's an acronym, SAFE Project, and the Tennessee Recovery Foundation. Children's Health and Well-Being. There's Shiner's Children's Hospital, St. Jude, World Vision, and Vitamin Angels. Vitamin Angels, they provide supplemental health, so vitamin supplements for undernourished children, and I believe that they have a farther reach than just that. Domestic violence, against domestic violence, or Nashville C. Apologies, that teleprompter I was telling you about. Nashville CADV, thehotline.org, Middle Tennessee YWCA, Out of Darkness. Out of Darkness is a program that helps victims of domestic abuse. They rehouse them. They do a ton of different things to do their best to disconnect the um, abuser from their targets. The other best thing for domestic violence is to contact your local police. They do have resources more than myself with just naming these organizations. Um, Homeless charities. There is the covenanthouse.org, Food for the Poor, Harmony House, which I actually heard from an episode of My Brother and Me. They're based out of West Virginia, I think. Um, and I believe that they've been active for maybe a decade, maybe more. Um, the National Alliance to End Homelessness, the National Coalition for the Homeless, Salvation Army, and Volunteers of America. Veteran charities, Disabled American Veterans, the Gary Sinise Foundation, Home for Our Troops, Operation Homefront, the Marine Raider Foundation, or MRF. I found out about this um, a while ago. I've never looked into it, but a uh, close family friend actually works for them. Um, Now, I'm a little uneducated as far as military branches and their subsets, but I believe the Marine Raider Foundation or the Marine Raiders is a uh, set within the Marines that are special operations. And I believe that they were actually founded during World War II. Um, so the Marine Raider Foundation um, helps those that have either fallen or are ill and injured, as well as their families. The National Coalition for Homeless Veterans and the Wounded Warrior Project. This is the next section are others that uh, I happen to just either know of or recently found out about. Um, that said, the ALPFA, it's the Association of Latino Professionals for America, the American Lung Association, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, Asian American um, Advancing Justice, Stop AAPI Hate, that's Asian American Pacific Islander discrimination, the APIA Scholars, that's an Asian American Pacific Islander scholarship, the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, Black Connect, which is an economic empowerment movement, Black Health Matters, Black Women for Health, for Wellness. It's Black Women for Wellness. Conexión Americas, I believe that is located in Tennessee. Equity Alliance, another organization based out of Tennessee. The Hispanic Scholarship Fund, Holistic Life Foundation, the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, Kids with Food Allergies, Latino Memphis, also based in Tennessee, the National Eczema Association, or NEA, No Exceptions Prison Collective, that is also ran out of Tennessee, Purpose on the Planet, the Red Canary Song, um, Stop Soldier Suicide, supportblackcharities.org, Thurgood Marshall College Fund, the Trevor Project, Unidos US, and Unite for Humanity. That is my list for charities. Again, for the ones mentioned, if you haven't heard them before, I highly recommend doing your own research. Um, I believe that most charities have to be transparent to a certain extent, if not completely transparent. Um, a lot of the newer foundations or organizations that I just mentioned, um, like the Red Canary song, they take people that are being trafficked or are just in the sex trade. I believe that they remove them from that atmosphere, and put them on a better path. Um, Again, if there's a charity or organization that you know of that I missed or that I'm even ignorant about, please feel free to comment. Um, Share this with anyone else who is giving. Um, my biggest hope for this is that it makes some kind of an impact. Uh, and to not boast myself, I am actually in the process of starting my own e-commerce shop. I hope to attach it to the YouTube channel here soon. Um, there are certain designs that I'm working on right now, and it's primarily bumper stickers. Um, there's some that'll be um, for profit, but I'm also working on some right now that are primarily military based that I would be wanting to uh, have those proceeds go to different organizations. So, for instance, an army bumper sticker. That particular bumper sticker would go to the Various Cities Foundation, and a Marine bumper sticker would go to MRF or the Marine Raider Foundation. Air Force would go to another, and Navy would go to another. Uh, so when that goes live and those bumper stickers are purchasable, I'll make a video, I'll post, and I hope to have designs in hand to show you the quality and also kind of review myself that way uh, when they get purchased and shipped and received that no one's unhappy. That being said, as always, stay up, stay safe, and take care of one another.
Grind or die.